Hello my dear Pisces, my name is Heather. Thank you so much for joining me today on my YouTube channel. So this reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Pisces for the month of November. As a general reading, the messages may or may not resonate or may resonate differently for each of you. So be sure to check out your Moon and Rising sign readings as well, if you know them. Okay, so Pisces, let's dive right into this and see what energies are around you. For the month of November, you have the Knight of Coins. Look at you. And the King of Cups. You have Faith, the Fool, Queen of Swords. You have Four of Swords, the Magician. Love the Magician. King of Swords, Strength, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so Pisces, it looks like in the month of November, it looks like you are taking action with something because you are being represented by the Knight of Coins and crossed by the King of Cups here. But with the Knight of Coins, Knights are the doers and action-oriented. They're on a quest, a mission of the tarot deck, right? And so, but with the Knights, they're pretty fast-moving energy, but Pentacles is the slowest energy. The Coins is the slowest energy because it is Earth energy. So this is telling me that in the month of November, you have your nose to the grindstone, Pisces, and you are working on something. You are working on something that's going to build you recognition here. And for some of you, you could be developing your spirituality. So those psychic gifts and abilities, really tapping into that side of yourself. Perhaps even doing some mediumship. But for others of you, either relationships or even just a passion project. So because with that Cups energy and that King of Cups energy, this is you really taking a leadership role and developing that in the month of November. And that's what you're working very hard to achieve. And you have the patience and you're willing to put in the hard work and see it through to the very end with this Knight of Coins. Because the one thing with the Knight of Coins is he will see a task through to the bitter end. So he does not burn out. He just keeps going and going and going until he gets the job done. So for some of you, this could be about you starting some kind of passion project or continuing one that's already started, but really growing it and really taking this leadership role with a heavy focus and concentration on it. In your foundation, you are doing things the right way with faith here. This is also known as the Hierophant in other decks, but this can be about respect and knowledge, but it's also about doing things the traditional way, traditional values, traditional ways of doing things. So I really feel like you are, again, setting this really solid foundation for yourself to achieve some end goal. For many of you, I do feel like this is about just doing what's true to you and what's in your heart. So like a passion project. If it does relate to work, this is the line of work that you just feel called to do. In your recent past, you had the Fool. So you started something new, brand new, about 3 months ago. With the Knight of Coins and the King of Cups here, I do feel like you are beginning to see the results of it. Whatever this leap of faith was, this new path, this new beginning that you started in on, you had a lot of optimism about it, a lot of hope and a lot of faith in the success of it. But I do see that because you're doing it right, Pisces, and you're building that foundation, you're beginning to see some of those results. In your present position, you have the Queen of Swords. So you are still a bit in that planning stage, but you are very well laid plans with the Queen of Swords energy. So she is like very direct, straightforward, gets to the point, no BS with her, sees things very clearly, and this is what and then sets those plans in order to achieve her goals. I will let you know in the near future, so now to 3 months from now, because of all this effort you're putting into, you are going to have to take a little bit of a break and step back for a moment just to recharge those batteries with the Four of Swords here in your near future. So when you do feel like that gas tank is getting low, make sure you take some time for yourself. Whether or not you're walking in nature, taking a nice relaxing bubble bath, going away, taking a weekend off, Pisces. Make sure you're doing that so you don't burn out. You have as yourself the Magician. So really, you can achieve any goal you want to with this card. This is you taking your ideas things that are in the energy field and manifesting them into and turning it into something practical, real, tangible in the physical world. So you have all the skills, tools, and resources to do what it is that you're doing here, Pisces. In your environment, you have the King of Swords. So again, these are well-laid plans, taking that leadership role. You could be looking for guidance from someone. And I feel like there could also be some, you could be signing contracts too. So if this is about you really like starting your own business or something along that line, I can see you working with a lot of people, getting that knowledge from accountants, lawyers, banks, that kind of thing, and you're signing contracts related to that. In your hopes and fears, you have strength. So this is really, you're hoping that you're going to have the discipline to see this through to the end. And I do believe that you will have that, Pisces. And your final outcome card, so now to 2 years from now, you do have the Seven of Wands here too. So this is really stand your ground. Don't give up, because success is coming to you, but it is a hard path that you're choosing right now, Pisces. So I do like this for you. I'm going to see if I can pull a clarifier. Actually, I'll use this. I'll use the Archangel Power Tarot deck to pull a clarifier for that. So normally I pull one of these anyway for final messages, but I'll pull two. A clarifier on that Seven of Wands, and I will pull a final message from Spirit for you. That's the one I want right here at the bottom. You have solutions. So when you are feeling like there's just so much going on and you don't see success here coming to you, do know that success comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience, and have a forgiving and healing energy. So don't be too hard on yourself, Pisces. And that self-control and patience, really, that's what you're doing in the month of November. So this is a wonderful energy here for you, and a nice message here to clarify that Seven of Wands. So when you just feel like your back is against the wall, just remember that self-control and patience. And this is even a card of self-control here too. Okay, so final messages from Spirit for you. You have the Wheel. Nice, lovely. So new beginnings. There's ends of delays for you, Pisces, and there's a change in direction that is going to offer happiness for you. So that's a wonderful energy here for you. And one more, I'm going to pull an animal speak rune, see which animal you connect with in the month of November. This one feels right. And you have the rabbit, which is actually telling you to wait. Okay. Okay, so the rabbit is linked to the lunar cycle of 28 days. So when it shows up, it is a sign that you can take a step back here from investing too much of your time and energy into activities, because you need to step back and see how they're going to manifest first and make those plans. So if rabbit has shown up in your life and you are unsure what to do about something in your life, take a moment to pause. Do nothing. It won't take more than 28 days until you know exactly where you need to go or what you need to do. Because rabbits never do anything in a step-by-step fashion, even if they have to backtrack over old ground, they always make it up with their long, fast hops and jumps. Thus, even if you have to backtrack a bit, you will be able to make up the lost ground. And that I really feel like is really linked to this Knight of Coins. He is the one knight that is persistent and will, no matter how many challenges are thrown at him, he will see that task through to the bitter end. So rabbit is known for its ability to procreate. So when rabbit shows you how to recognize the fertile signs around you and to attune to the lunar cycle, you can use this to your benefit. Just wait, and within a month, you're going to see things start to grow and change and manifest quickly. So it does look like November is really, you are putting in that work, especially with this Knight of Coins. And if you need to reassess, make new plans, change direction a little bit, you're going to be doing that. But in the end and after the month of November, whatever it is you're working on, Pisces, is going to come to you. The floodgates will open and it's going to come to you quickly. So wonderful energy for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next month for the December readings. Stay safe and take care.